Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's Your Scientist is finally back by popular demand. You guys have been begging for me to bring him back, and today is the day because, as some of you may have seen, there's this crazy trend going on where people take a bunch of aluminum foil, they turn it into a perfectly spherical ball, and it's just like, you cannot not be satisfied. It is so satisfying to look at, but it takes a lot of hard work, hours of hard work to take it from the beginning form to the final form. So ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be building the Japanese aluminum foil wall.
That's exactly what we're building.
That's exactly what it is. I thought there was like some crazy name for it, but it's literally just the Japanese
DIY giant metal ball.
So obviously we're gonna need some aluminum foil. We've got 200 meters right here. We've got another 3 things of 100 meters here. So we've got plenty of aluminum foil, but like I said, we're taking a rough ball of aluminum foil and turning it into something perfectly soft and shiny and circular. So we're going to need a lot of tools to make that happen. Now, the guy who did this said apparently you can do it with just a hammer, but I've seen a lot of people try and I've seen a lot of people fail. So we are not stopping with just a hammer. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll show you 1 hammer. 2 hammers. Not a hammer. 3 hammers.
Is that a hammer?
Mallet?
It's like a picky axe.
4 hammers. That's just the hammers.
What are you, Goro? Do you have 4 arms? Like.
Now we also have some safety devices because, as Crazy Russian Hacker has taught us, safety is always #1 priority. On top of that, we've got some like crazy drill buffing machine. We've got a drill downstairs. We have buffing attachments for our drill, so these just spin and like shave off the sides. We've got steel wool pads. We've got polishing equipment. We've got all kinds of sandpaper. Where's the other ones? We have a mag torch, which gets even hotter than a regular torch that we've used in the past. And to top it all off, we've got a grinding machine. Like, I haven't even opened this yet, but look here. You guys can see what it looks like. So as you guys can tell, we're taking things pretty seriously. Like I said before, I've seen people attempt this and they get some nice looking balls.
You thought that.
I should have just kept going.
You should just,
I just shouldn't have paused.
The pause made me think and I was like, oh.
Nice, they get a nice looking ball.
Sphericals. Sphericals.
But it's still got some cracks in it and it's not perfect. Today, we're going for nothing short of perfection, okay? You guys are gonna see what we're going to do to try and make this thing happen. It's gonna be a journey, so be sure to stick through it all, smash the thumbs up button, and when we are done, we're gonna test it with a few things. We're gonna do some job tests, and then over on Dustin's channel, we're gonna do even more crazy stuff with it. So be sure to check out his video. I'll leave a link to that down below in the description after we're done building the actual ball. So if you guys are excited for It's Your Scientist to finally be back, be sure to smash the thumbs up button. Otherwise, he's going away for months again. And if you don't want that to happen, hit the like button. If we can get over 15K likes, It's Your Scientist is coming back very soon. I think I'm actually gonna pull this out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've watched a few videos on this, so I think I'm kind of an expert now, and I'm a scientist, so that always helps. The major mistake most people make is they just take a bunch of tin foil, smush it all together, and then try and hammer it into a circular ball. But it's difficult because you've already got this big mass, and in the center, you haven't been hammering it properly. So what we're gonna be doing is starting off with this little circular ball here, rolling it in like this, so it's starting at a circular shape. And then, as we get bigger, it's already in the proper form. So, try and make our little ball shape. And now I'm gonna use my hands to tighten that up, and then a little hammer. Oh, it's already nice and hard. You know what? We can time lapse this.
Okay.
Alright guys, so this is what we have so far. We've been doing this for about 10 minutes. As you guys can see, it's pretty big right now, but watch how much smaller it gets just after one quick packing
Watch
session.
how much smaller it gets.
Smaller. So this is what we have after packing it for about maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes. It's almost close to half as big as it was before, about that. So that's just a minute of packing. We've already gotten it that much smaller, and you could do so much more, but we want this thing to be pretty big, so we're gonna keep on going. So back to the tinfoil wrap. I'm sweating, fam. This is so hard. And we're just making the ball. We haven't even started the refining process yet. We're at the half-hour mark, and I already want to tap out. But we don't quit here, ladies and gentlemen. We keep going. All right, packing session number 2. Ball. It's getting close to the size of my head. See what happens after.
It's about to get a lot smaller.
Alright guys, so you saw what it looked like before the packing session, and this is what it looks like now. It was almost the size of my head before, and it is barely half right now. It is super hard. We still have some flaking along the sides. It's still a pretty decent size even after we've packed it, but we are making a lot of progress right now. We're gonna keep wrapping this ball, and we're gonna update you when we are done with that part of the entire process.
2 hours later.
Alright guys, we are done with the wrapping portion of the video. I think this is going to be big enough even once we shrink it down and condense it to do what we need it to do. It's feeling pretty heavy, maybe like a pound or 2, decent size. And your boy is already bleeding because I got an aluminum foil paper cut. So I'm out here grinding for you guys, but as you guys can see, we need to do some packing, and then we're gonna start doing some refining and turning this thing into a nice, shiny, smooth metal ball. Because right now it's shiny and it's hard, but it's also very wrinkly. We don't want this to look like an old man. We want it to look like a nice, soft baby's bottom, okay? So with that being said, bring out the mallet. We're gonna start with the big mallet, pack this all together, then we're gonna move over to the smaller hammers, pack it in some more, and see how big this thing is once we're done all of the packing.
A few moments later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 1 hour and 45 minute mark, and this is what we're working with. We've hammered this as much as we can. I think with this hammer, we're gonna have to use a harder, smaller hammer to really start packing this in anymore, because it's like legit metal hard right now. Not just rock hard, it's like, it feels like metal. We're gonna use this hammer and see if we can pack it in even more, and then we're gonna start polishing it, sanding it down, and all that fun stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the packing process is complete. Take a look at the ball right now. It's looking pretty bad. It's getting dark out. We've been grinding all day. Look at the cutting board. Look at the colors. It's stained from the aluminum foil ball. My fingers are stained. Dustin's fingers are stained. So now that the ball is looking pretty good, it's packed nicely, I think it's time that we try and make it nice and shiny. So we're gonna start by sanding it down. But this is the coarsest sandpaper we have. We're gonna work our way up. This is 220. We have all the way up to 2,000. So let's get started, baby. All right.
That's an episode of literal engineers. Yeah.
Bro, look at my fingers.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Alright guys, I got gloves on, keep my hands protected. I don't want this being absorbed by my skin, but if that's what's going on my hands, I don't even want to think about what I'm inhaling, so pop these bad boys on. Look at, yo, I look late, bro. I look like a mad scientist.
You're pissing me off.
Yo, where's my coat?
You're pissing me off.
Alright guys, I tapped out. Look at my glove right now. Look at that. That is all the aluminum foil shavings. Dustin's doing some work over there. It's a grind. Literally, like he's actually grinding the ball right now. Get it? Like he's grinding? Okay. Anyways, I'll see you when it's done. Alright guys, so here's what it looked like before. And this is what it looks like now. Oh my god. Guys, this is just one sandpapering like session. That's it. And we've already made this much progress. So we've got 4 more levels of sandpaper. Then we're gonna use the drill to buff it, and then we're gonna add polish. And if this thing doesn't look exactly like Dustin's super hot ball thing that he always uses, I'm gonna be very mad. 5 hours since we started this process. It's dark outside. I need to go stream some Fortnite shortly, but we are finally done with all of the sanding. So take a look at where we're at now. It is looking phenomenal. Look at that. I would kiss it, but there might be some aluminum residue on here, so I'm gonna not do that because I don't want to be inhaling or swallowing aluminum right now. But it is now time for what I have been waiting for. I don't know about you guys, but it's time to hook up the drill. Things are getting serious. No.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Maybe we should skip the whole drill thing. I don't think the drill we found in that random luggage that we got from the other video is actually very good, because this is not working well. All right, guys, so the drill didn't work, but that's not the only power tool we have, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the only power tool we have, ladies and gentlemen. We've got this Dremel right here, which is, I don't really know what it does, but I think it's gonna help us sand this down a little bit more. So basically this is what it does. As you guys can see, it just rotates really, really quickly, and you can turn it up faster and faster. We're gonna start at the smallest speeds and work our way up and see what it does. Hopefully it doesn't rip things off like the other one did. Ladies and gentlemen, 6 some hours later, here's what we started with, and here is what we are ending with. Ladies and gentlemen, the DIY super hard, super shiny Japanese aluminum foil ball. Check that bad boy out. I'm aged and I'm exhausted, but we did it, baby. We did it. Run some B-roll. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's late, I'm exhausted, Dustin's exhausted. We're gonna hit the sack and we're gonna wake up early in the morning. Maybe not too early, because I'm tired, I might sleep in. But we're gonna wake up tomorrow and we're gonna test this bad boy out. We're gonna do some drop tests, we're gonna throw it around, we're gonna see what kind of damage this thing can do. And I'm gonna go to bed right now, so I'll see you guys then.
The next day.
All right, guys, it is the next day. The ball is still intact and we're gonna take it outside and play with it a little bit. But first, we made kind of like an example of what this started out as, just so you guys can really see how much we did to take it from this and turn it into this. But without any further ado, guys, we're gonna go outside and play around with this thing. All right, guys. Dustin, I need you to walk a little bit further away from me and throw this at me.
This is as far as I can go. Ready?
Oh God. Ow!
That hurt?
It's like catching a really hard baseball with your bare hands. Okay, now as you guys know, we're trying to figure out how durable this thing is. So the next thing I want to figure out is how high can we drop it from without it breaking. So we're gonna start small and work our way up.
There, go.
All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Yo, it low-key had some bounce to it.
It actually does.
And it's completely fine. Okay, let's go a little bit higher. This is about double. Ready?
Yep. It actually has bounce. It fully has bounce.
Yeah, it bounces. And it's fine. All right, I got one more idea. I think we're high enough now.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So I'm gonna try and drop this. 1, it's raining outside. 2, I'm gonna try and drop this onto the cinder block and see if it survives. Are you guys ready? Ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys. I don't know, you can't see from down there, but it survived. It got a little dent just because it hit the corner, but now we're gonna try and drop it on this Nestea can and see if it smashes it open. 2, 1.
Oh! Nice hit!
Correct hit! All right, guys, so as you can see, the Nestea can is pretty messed up.
Yeah.
But I have one other idea, but first I want to check out the ball. All right, bro, nothing. So this is the dent from the side of the cinder block, which is pretty bad. But other than that, it is completely unfazed. Now the last thing I want to do, because I need something that's gonna explode. Guys, look at this. This is the paintballs that we normally use for It's Your Sniper videos. I left them outside all winter. I completely forgot they were out here, and look at what they've turned into. It's like these like,
it's like soggy, like it's like grapes to raisins.
Yeah, bro.
Halfway between grapes and raisins.
It's so weird, and they're like green and stuff.
Well, the ones that were dry in there are more fine.
Oh yeah, the ones, oh yeah, these ones are chilling. So what I'm gonna do is put a bunch of these on here. We're gonna try and hit them and see if they explode.
All right, I'll be setting the camera on a tripod for this one.
That's a good idea. All right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, bro, it's splattered. There's paintballs everywhere.
That was a nice little splat.
Yeah.
It completely exploded one of them, but yeah, this one right here.
Bro, you need to make paintballs out of this.
Yo, I have to, bro. That would be such a cool video. All right, let's go back inside. I'm freezing, it's raining. This is out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, guys, so as you just saw, we dropped this thing from over 30 feet in the air onto a cement block, and it's still fine. So I don't know how we're gonna go about this.
What are you doing? Well, you know what I do. You know what I do on my channel? I destroy things, okay? This is what I do. I heat up a giant metal ball to 1,000 degrees. And well, we're gonna see what happens.
That might be the only way we can destroy this. So if you guys want to see that, be sure to check out Dustin's channel. We're gonna do 1,000 degree metal ball versus super
That's gonna get to 1,000 degrees
aluminum foil. And you're gonna light this one up and see what you can do with it. Before we go though, after dropping this and seeing the damage it could do, it really got me thinking about making a giant ball and what kind of damage that would do. So if you guys want to see us make, this is a pretty big ball. But if you want to see like a massive ball, yeah, we can't use regular hammers. We have to use sledgehammers in order to turn it into what it needs to be. Be sure to smash the thumbs up button. If we can get over 20,000 likes on this video, me and Dustin are gonna go out. We're gonna get industrial with it. We're gonna find some crazy materials, some crazy machines, and make an absolutely massive, super polished Japanese aluminum foil ball and see what kind of damage we can do with that. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Toodles!